Namaste. Thank you for clicking. I have a message for someone who is very wise, and it's call for you to be less calculating. Your mind is not a computer. There's no need to calculate everything. Just simply observe and let go and flow. That's the message overall for you. But I would like some more guidance from the Lightworker Oracle. I do see divine beauty at the bottom. It's in those moments when you let go where you can embrace the harmony in your reflection. The human mind is not capable of optimizing situations like a computer. It is, however, optimizing enough to sense beauty and to feel the presence of it and to grow wisdom in the heart. It's by the connection you hold between your heart-mind, your chitta, where you can form the true presence of your consciousness. I call on the guidance that loves me unconditionally. Please help me with a clear, accurate, and helpful reading. Give me the information that I most need to know, and that will help me most now. Thank you, and so be it. Oh, my crystal fell out of my shamanic stick. Yes, I do see your life path is shamanic. That's why the crystal fell out in this reading, to tell you that you do have a shamanic life path, being a way shower to those who would like to grow their knowledge and personal wisdom. Alright, I just saw 222. You are High Priestess. I do see that. Very High Priestess. What is it that this High Priestess needs to know? Especially about the number 222. Yes, I do see a professional or business-related partnership in your future. Stay grounded in your individual voice, and don't let others try and drown out your ideas whenever you engage with these businesses, these partnerships. And trust in your unique offerings to groups. It might require you to release some previous contracts or beliefs that you held with yourself and others, but just know that you are on a learning and growing journey of inner evolution. Any messages? Yes, thank you. Christ consciousness. I am seeing the true you, and that is a very loving heart who embraces compassion from the heart. Christ consciousness. Any other messages? Thank you. Life hack. Excuse the pilots. More twos to 2027. Maybe in the year 2027 there will be an opportunity for you to magnify your path and others' paths in the direction of loving consciousness. using your words, using your soul to direct other souls on this planet. I would like one more message. 3 is a good number of oracle cards for this reading. Thank you. Grace. Grace. Christ consciousness, life path, grace. And grace is about the universal law of efficiency, going with the flow, and not going against the flow. That'll just create more problems. The more that you try and dismiss, object, argue, insist, intervene, manage, criticize, or resist, you will flow against grace. The universal law of efficiency works smarter rather than harder, and also the universal law of efficiency. Oh yes, I already said efficiency. Excuse me. It's about this timing, there's a time meant for you in the future to express and guide others on a natural journey, on a journey that will feel natural. Maybe a natural group. I see you meeting with people who you might not at first say or see the potential in developing a strong life path full of love. However, it seems that it's destined. I see destiny, a destiny of grace in your life. And it's important for you to know that you should not give up at this time. Keep going. Of course, go with the flow and do not give up. Because you are on an advanced life path. Continue meditating to access the spiritual surrender that Christ consciousness invokes within. You are a human being who changes so much over time. And it's through grace where you can follow the frequency of efficiency and unlimited resourcefulness to learn and grow wise. Keep your heart open and recognize that it's whenever you are vulnerable, that's whenever you are more open to receive. Maybe more the people that you are connecting with are more vulnerable than you are used to. And that's okay. 111. Yes, 111. Yeah, new beginning. Believing in yourself. Believing in your life path. And you are completely aligned on this path in the present moment. I am seeing the true you, and you are completely aligned. And you are undergoing so much spiritual training. You are training like a samurai. Okay, so look to circumstances or situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. Look at those life situations that aren't graceful. And this is where you can find the growth edge for your soul. It's not going to be a comfortable edge to be in, and you have to enter in some forms of discomfort to embrace Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness is loving. He sees the true you, and he knows that you have what it takes to resolve all of your issues without forcing yourself and without projecting onto other people or to projects. You're really good at not forcing your own sense of gravity onto group projects and onto other people's life paths. You are encouraged to utilize your spiritual practice, meditation, journaling, dance, music, art, and especially yoga. Thank you, life path. Yoga is essential. That's where you can dive deeper and experience those growth edges to see that you have greater value. You have greater value to be a peaceful contributor to vulnerable hearts. Maturing into yourself is just a timely effort. It requires much time, and I'm talking not minutes, not hours of yoga practice. I'm talking decades. I'm talking multiple decades of training. Yoga as nirodha, to silence the heart and mind. Going inward on a regular basis so that you can cut through obstacles. You can cut through your own ungraceful tendencies to become a natural observer, a natural and clear, open heart, mind. Wise choices, wisdom. Yoga as nirodha. Patanjali, since I'm on the topic of yoga, do you have any messages? Any parts of the book you would like for me to open up and to bestow now that I'm flowing with grace on my life path, fully embracing Christ consciousness? A lot just fell out. I don't know which one to pick. I'll take 44. 44 is a good number. Pratyahara, tuning out sensory input. Directing our focus inward rather than outward tunes out sensory noise. I have some control over what external stimuli I am exposed to. I will relax my eyes, ears, tongue, nostrils, and skin as I turn my attention inward. Thank you, Patanjali. Page 143, 444. Yes, the angels are here to protect you, and you have Archangel Michael protecting your vulnerable heart, and your children's vulnerable hearts, and all the lost children's vulnerable hearts. Yes, Life Path would like to hear the sutra. Svabis Svabhishaya samprayoge. Svabhishaya sampragyoji jittasya svarupanukara ivindriyanam pratyaharaha. Turning off sensory inputs is directing the attention inward, following the true nature of the heart-mind, thus disconnecting with external objects. Pratyahara is not a practice but a side effect of pranayama, breath regulation, and samyama, focusing on a single object by practicing the last three limbs of yoga. Okay. When our attention is inwardly concentrated, samyama, we do not register other sights and sounds around us, and we are no longer distracted by external objects. Therefore, our senses are essentially turned off. The sensory organs now follow the heart-mind instead of the heart-mind catering to external sensory distractions. Sensory perceptions, food for the outer mind, manas, are not ingested and therefore do not cause any reaction or disturbance in the heart-mind. Flowing more with the connection you hold between your human self and the higher self. Christ consciousness and opening up to the loving and efficient flow between the two. There is a universal struggle between the spiritual development of the human and his or her sensory indulgence. His inner voice attempts to help him understand that true happiness is detaching from sensory experience and going inward to connect with the light of awareness. To reach that state, he must actively battle the parts of himself that are drawing him outward. And there are so many sensory inputs that we have just in this human life. This video is a sensory input, not including whatever you are surrounded by, the smells, the people, anything. Even these cards. But these are oracles, which is a bit different than playing on the phone, which is why I love creating these videos, because it's a way for me to tune out the sensory inputs that are harmful. I see these oracles as a klista, which is developing a positive samskara, and it's also good to know that there are other like-minded individuals who watch these videos and connect with the higher forms of intelligence, who are open and honest with themselves enough to admit that they aren't perfect and that they need to grow wisdom. That's how I feel. I feel and completely accept that I am imperfect and I have so much more room to grow my wisdom. And it's through the connection I hold with Patanjali, my heart, my mind, and grace. Remaining graceful whenever those conflictions come in and interrupt the flow. instead of paddling against the current, completely relieving myself from the fight and observing my true nature, the true inner light of awareness, seeing the true you. And that's not something you can do in one session. It's not something you can do in years of sessions, hours. You can't just do it overnight. You have to do it and dedicate yourself to it every waking moment, every transurfing day. That's why I love transurfing with yoga and with these oracle cards. It is a true full body, it's a full body workout you're receiving. You are receiving a full body, mental, physical, metaphysical. You are receiving a metaphysical full body workout by watching this video. Thank you for participating in this. Oh, it's so challenging. Even for the messenger, it's challenging. Because I'm not a computer. I'm not here as some AI video giving you guidance. I am a human being who has situations of my own. But it's through this process of healing that I can tune out those sensories, those inputs, relaxing my nose, my eyes, my ears, my eyebrows, and my skin. Oh, which card was that? I need to hear that again. I think it's Yoga as Nirodha. No. Tuning out sensory input. Pratyahara. I will focus on that sutra. And it's a pivotal juncture between outer and inner. It is considered an outer external limb because it involves the sensory organs. Thank you, Patanjali. I'm just peeking before. I don't remember what the one before is. Pranayama. Yes, breathing exercises. Svadhyaya. Study by and of oneself. Studying, yes, okay, I'll focus on Svadhyaya. Study by and of oneself. I was going to talk to Kuan Yin, but now Kuan Yin is having me focus on the sutras for you. Just focusing on your breath is important. Especially as you become the observer, rather than the calculator. You aren't a calculator. You are human. I was like having a spiritual moment here. Recitation of mantra will connect me with my chosen form of divine energy. It's all about what you choose to take on and practicing it each day so that you can further reflect on your thoughts, words, and actions. Yes, and it could be studying ancient scriptures, it could be oracle cards, it could be simply rewiring your brain through hypnosis. You could do a hypnosis too, I see that. Or keeping a daily diary of actions that we're not proud of. That will help you bring awareness to the parts of ourselves that we can improve. Om is the most common mantra, and I love Om, especially if you aren't familiar with chanting in the first place. Om is the perfect place to start. Chanting a mantra specifically to Ganesha will connect us to that energy and help bring it to our life. And that's just an example. Ganesha represents the energy of abundance and clearing away obstacles. Oh, my third eye! Ganesha! Tatpursaya vimahe vakratundaya dhimahi dano danti prakodayat. Namaste, Ganesha. And it will help you connect to that energy. I spent a bit of time connecting with Ganesha a few months ago, and now it's, whenever I just read that, I didn't even expect for me to think about Ganesha in this reading. Oh, but I'm really feeling Ganesha now. May that Tusked One guide us. May the Tusked One guide the collective in this reading to protect us and to ensure success in all of our endeavors. Like I said, this is a full metaphysical workout, especially for me right now. Ganesha, you are so wise, and Siwamyu. There is progress and there is sorrow. May I receive her blessings now. All hail Siwamyu, the Queen Mother of the West. Powerful energy is now here. Very powerful energy. If you are still here, you are very powerful. Or not, you aren't powerful, but you are working powerfully with the flow. You aren't against the flow, you are with the flow. And let's see where this flow is headed with those of us connecting to our chosen forms of mantra. You might have a different form, you might not have one at all. Just know that practicing yoga is more than just the asana, and you can find a spiritual connection to whatever deity you find is the most appropriate for you. And as you continue learning, you'll see that there are seemingly infinite amounts of wisdom provided by infinite deities, including Christ, including Rumi, including the archangels, and now I would like to focus on our Divine Mother, Kuan Yin. Divine Mother Kuan Yin, you are the wild sister, the protective friend and guiding goddess of my mind, body, and soul. You watch over me. You dwell in my heart as pure love. You know and love me completely. I am open to your blessings and love as they fill every part of me and flow into my life in a way that spiritually benefits every being. Thank you, and so be it. The Snow Shepherdess is at the bottom. I will gather 3 messages, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. 2 fell out. Blessing to begin. The Snow Shepherdess. Okay, 2 fell out. I'll take this one face up as your third card. Let your world spin on its axis. And the 2 cards that fell out at the bottom were Sacred Sherpa guides you beyond, and Sacred Falcon shows the way. This is one of my favorite ways to connect with Kuan Yin. She has so much knowledge that I just tap into every time I use this deck. It's a wonderful deck. Cards 7, cards 8, and 25. I will need some guidance for this. I'm not an expert. It's all about growing and learning and tuning out sensory input. Let your world spin on its axis is one of the... Oh, I just got chills! Okay. There is a gift of disarray. The gift of disarray, meaning that life appearing as messy for a time, is a blessing. Although it will appear tumultuous, life will take its shape into a loving form as you go with the flow. And you have to practice yoga. You have to, not just yoga, it can be any spiritual process to ground yourself, to shift the center of gravity from control to observation. And it must be repeated each day. And that will help you grow trust in this world, knowing that this world has your back, that this world cares for you. So there is great change, and it is going to require letting go. You must let go, and you must breathe. And whatever this change is, you will prevail. And that is what Snow Shepherdess is indicating. This change will, or it could be related to death. I'm not saying anyone you know is going to, 111, I'm not saying that anyone you know is going to die, but you might have experienced a death of a friend, a family member, or even of a character that you like to watch on a TV show. I see that. There is a death indicated. But there's an omen of success unlike any other. And it will change you and your reality, both internally and externally. Just know that I see transurfing here with blessing to begin. Blessing to begin your journey, shaping your own reality to withstand the change and withstand the abundance that the change will provide you. And this is also a gift of grace. Snow Shepherdess is gifting us with grace. So much grace. But have hope, especially in the face of death, in the face of change, and have courage. Do not be enslaved to or by what has or has not had a chance to be. Blessing. To begin, I will start the wrap-up portion of this video, and I'm just trying to figure out what it is about Patanjali and Ganesha. What is it? You may be wondering if a certain obstacle or struggle is a sign that you should give up on a dream. But you should remember why you started, and Kuan Yin is invested in your success, especially the first few steps. All it takes is a single step, and that will build momentum. This oracle brings guidance to take a step. Let your world spin on its axis. I see you do something unexpected. You are thinking of doing something very unexpected, whether it be in your meditation, maybe it's joining a meditation class, even an online meditation class. I see that could be very unexpected for you. If you've been thinking about it, just do it. Believe in yourself. The Divine Mother does. I feel called to recite this prayer to Kuan Yin. Feel free to recite it or absorb the frequencies. Divine Mother Kuan Yin, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your wild grace. I thank you for your sanction, your protection, your empowerment. I thank you for your blessing, for your guidance and intervention. Thank you for the blessing to begin. Help me find the abundance of courage and faith that I already have within, to keep trusting even if the path seems dark, knowing that if there is struggle, my soul becomes powerful through my love for you, and that anything can be overcome through love. I lovingly and gratefully accept all your blessings and help now, and I trust in my own abilities too. May I realize that I am empowered, I am responsible, I have good reason for self-esteem, self-confidence, and trusting myself. I choose to recognize myself as an empowered divine being, partnered by the Divine Mother to bring beautiful healing and visions to life. Through my own free will, so be it. Now, allow a red gold light shine down from the sun in through the crown of your head, all the way down to your feet. And allow it to stimulate energy for you. Connect to your breathing and decide what it is that this message meant to your heart. Then imagine, feel, or visualize a shimmering black light flecked with silver threads, rising up from the center of the earth towards the crown of your head. Let it be just the right amount of cooling, cleansing energy for you. Then imagine, feel, or visualize these red, gold, and silver black energies gently forming layers of loving light around you. You feel really good. You feel happy. You feel trust. Everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out because you are seeing the true you, and you are blessed with Kuan Yin, with Ganesha, and with Siwang Mu to begin your journey and to let your world spin on its axis. With love and gratitude, Namaste.